A few things that I want to say about the half-court defense is that I didn't develop any of it. I stole these ideas from many great coaches. I've already stolen some ideas from Akram. Just have visiting with him for 2 days. The philosophy is built on team defense, and so we will have certain things that we will do and reinforce that we will do over and over to try to make sure that we teach the things that we want them to do. The first, I'll try to go in order. I think you have a packet. I may skip some things because I don't know how slow I'll need to go to make sure that it's clear. But I will start some warm-up drills because defense doesn't mean just following a player around. A good defensive team will decide what the offense does. A good defensive team will make the offense do things that they might not want to do, not just follow players around. So we'll do some warm-up drills. We have to first, we start with some warm-up drills and some drills where we develop legs, and we develop lungs, and we develop heart, and we develop the mind that it takes to play defense. So we will start, and I will just show you just this philosophy. There are many good defensive philosophies, and this is one, team defense. And you can start here, and I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you here, and 5 of you will go to the other end, same place. This is called Crybaby. I named it because of one of my players. She cried when we did this drill. It's very hard. It's hard on their legs. It's a defensive slide drill, so you'll turn around, and you're going to get down low and put your hands around the side of the ball, and you're going to roll the ball. Okay, defensive slides and roll the ball. Okay, so get low and roll it. Both hands, and then come this way. Good, both hands. Don't bounce, just stay low. Okay, and get hips down. Then you go. Hips down, keep your hips down. They start to bend at the waist, and you want them to bend at the knees. Bend your knees more, hips down. Good, both hands. You see, they'll start raising up. They'll start getting a hand here. It's easier, but you want them here, and they stay low to work their legs. If you want your teams to be able to play good defense, their legs have to be in shape. This is one warm-up drill that we do to start developing legs. Okay, go. You can go. Both hands low, both hands, 2 hands. Down on the sides of the ball, not on top of the ball, down on the sides, it's lower. Good. This is good. Good, a little lower on the sides. Good. Hips low, stay low, both hands touching the ball, hips low. See how we raise up, they're up. And you can good, stay low, both hands. Stay low, both hands, good. Keep your hips low. See how we start bending at the waist? Keep them low, good. And both hands are on the ball. And stay low, and we don't want them bouncing. Normally, we'll go around, come here, and we'll go around. I'm not going to do that to these players. You get the idea. And they get stronger to where you can do more. Okay, now partners, and one of you put the ball down. Put your balls down. You can put your balls down. And you can put your ball down. This is defensive slides. We start with no ball. And we want the player, again, very low. Put your ball down. And this player is just going to just kind of, jog side to side and give her somebody to look at her knees, to use her legs and her knees. So you're going to get low. And you want, when she's moving, you want both hands around her knees. Okay, touching her knees, not up here, down around her knees. And you're just going to go zigzag. You're going to do the same thing, okay? And you want both hands. A lot of coaches will teach this way, and you tend to get your weight on your front foot when you have one hand. If you get both hands, you tend to have better balance, and two hands around the ball. Good. Stay low. Down below her knees. Good. Jog that way. Lower. Good. A little faster. Good. Get lower. Not up here. Down here. Good. Too high. Both hands. Two hands, babe. Two hands. Down here. Good. And jog. Both hands. Two hands. Good. Get low and get them out here. Touch her. Yes. Down low. Down lower. Good. Out here. Not down like this. Out here. Good. And you know, you coach, and you know they get tired, and bad habits start to happen because they're not yet ready. But you want them really low, and both hands around the ball. They tend to get too close, and they're here. You want their arms extended a little further away to keep from getting beat so easily. No matter what drill we do, whoever is guarding the ball is going to want to play good defense with two hands around the ball, low, because offensive players don't cross over up here. They cross over low, and you've got to be low if you're going to prevent the crossover. So now where do I want your hands? And you're going to back up a little bit, and you're going to get low, and you're just going to have two hands around the ball. And if you get a touch, if you get the ball, let her have it back, and then you keep going, okay? Now, right now, the offense is going half to three-quarter, half, not full speed yet. Okay, here we go. Two hands, both hands, two hands, babe. Two hands, both hands, to the low. Breathe out, both hands around the knees. Okay, now, stop. Okay? If the offensive player crosses over in front of you, I want you to get the ball. Make her do something besides crossover. If she crosses over, you get it, you give it back. Down low. Get the ball. Ball, right there. Low, get low. Watch, just keep going. Watch how the players, when the girl changes directions, they raise up. They want to stay low. It's both hands. Don't let her cross. Both hands. There you go. Go. You hustle that too. Stop. Are you watching them? It's normal. I see a lot of, especially if I'm with that group, they're lower. If they're over there maybe and I'm not watching them, they're up a little higher. It's normal because it's easy. It's easier. So you have coaches and maybe, turn and watch that group. So, okay, go. Finish. Get the ball. Down low. Lower. Both hands. Where are the hands? Don't let her cross. Both hands. Good. Right around her knee. Oh, right there. Ooh, you ought to have that ball. Oh, yeah, that's good. You get it. Go get it. Quick. Now stay low. And right here. Keep going. Stay low. Good. It's not bad. It's good. Too far away. Get close. Right there. You got to get that crossover. See how we're way high. Get low. Down lower. Right here. Okay? You're taller, but you can get here. I'm old, 56. I can get low. Not that long. Stay low. Okay, stay lower. Get lower. Round her knees. Good, and just move side to side. Good. That's okay. The next one's also a warm-up drill. So we do different ones. We don't do them all the same day. But we work on the footwork. Because a lot of defensive players step and slide long slides. It's too slow. If you're going to change directions, it's just got to be quicker. So we want to line them up. All of you line up and face your coach. Yeah. Everybody face this way. Face me. Look at me. Okay. Now, we're going to work on just lateral slides. Again, it's not how fast we get to the other end right now. We're working on lateral footwork. Lateral footwork is not normal, so you have to work on it. So you guys get down. And you're going to just choppy steps, little bitty. Choppy steps, choppy, choppy, choppy. Not like this, okay? Little choppy steps. Okay, now get your hands out in front of you, down low. Get them active. Lower, go. I have to stop, you can't stop. Down lower. Lower, 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 in front of your knees. Good. And then we'd go back. You guys want to go back? Now, the next is glide, run, glide. We'll all start facing this way, and we'll start glides just like we were doing, but at an angle. We'll glide. I'll blow the whistle, and I want you to turn and run, and then close out and glide. Okay? You always keep in mind your angles. You don't want to glide. You don't want to raise up. You don't want to run that way. Okay, you want to run at an angle, catch your player, and close back out and force at an angle. Okay? Okay, now, what I'll do is I'll whistle. You'll start. Okay, and then I'll whistle. You'll turn and run. You'll close out. Okay, then I'll whistle. Okay, and you'll turn and run. Okay, we'll have two groups. Okay, 5 up. There you go. Okay, and everybody will start this way. And everybody, remember how low you've got to get. Remember, you've got to have your hands here. And on the whistle, you don't raise up to run. On the whistle, you turn, you run, and you close. Okay? Ready? Turn and run. Close. This way. Keep going this way, this way, this way, this way. Turn and run. Close. Close. Good. Not bad. Couple of things. When they run, they want to run and then close out, trying to force the players to continue to go to the side. They don't want to run and close here and give them that angle to the baseline. Force at angles. Ready? Turn and run. Close. Good. This way. Turn and run. And then close. And so some of it, they don't understand exactly, but you see the idea and you know what I'm trying to get them to do. We'll try one more time. Ready? Go. Turn and run. Close. Good, that way, to the sideline. Turn and run, low. Close. Shoulders. Good. That's not bad. To where when they close out, they want their shoulders more toward me, toward half court. Turn and run, run, run. Then close. That way, to the sideline, toward the sideline, babe. Turn and run. Something else that's normal is they get tired and they want to get back to the baseline as fast as possible. So they start taking bad angles just so they'll finish faster. And you can make sure they keep the angles that they should be keeping to work on their defense. The mass defense, I'm not going to go ahead and come out here. I won't spend much time on this. Give me maybe 3 lines, 3 behind, 3. Just right here facing me. Give me somebody here. Yeah, here. That's good. And somebody here. Right here. You come right here, sweetie. Okay, now you go back here. You come here. And you go back. And you here. We do a lot of work, not just on defense, a lot of work in mass lines. We do shooting in lines, ball handling in lines, jab fakes, pivots, everything we'll do in mass, and we'll do defense in mass. And the first thing we're going to do is on-ball defense. So if I have a ball, you know, they're all picturing that they're down. Everybody down, hands here. Okay? And I will instruct them. And I'll say, when I say approach, you're going to go toward that corner. Okay, you approach and get that palm out. When I say retreat, you come back and just at these angles. Okay? Okay, ready? Approach this way. Palm out. Retreat, 2 hands down. Approach, that hand up. Retreat, 2 hands down. That's good. And when we might go left side, same thing. And to change directions, if you're here, to change directions, we drop and just change. Then our left foot's up and we're going this way. Okay? You good? You ready? We'll start this way. And then we'll change and go this way. Okay, ready? Approach, palm out. Retreat, and approach. Retreat, drop and change. And approach, left hand up. Retreat. Good. That's good. It's very good. So we'll just, again, it's just reinforcing angles, reinforcing where their hands should be. Now, off-ball defense. Turn around as though you're guarding a player and put your hand and foot here. And all of you do this. And all of them are pretending that they're guarding this player. And we'll work on keeping their eyes toward their fingertips, not turning their head back and forth, just front to back. Okay, and we're going to go toward that corner and this corner. Leave your hand high. Ready? Approach. And retreat. Leave the hand up. Approach. Leave it up. Retreat. Leave it up. Leave it up. Retreat. Now stop. Good. That was good. Now, everybody go here. Turn here. And that's how we'll change directions. Go here. We'll change directions by opening up and turning to go with our left hand. Okay? Just like that. And I'll go deny. I'll say open. So all of you will say, when I say open, you'll open. Then you turn and deny with your left. And I can tell they've been taught because they're good at it. Not everybody is. Not everybody's been taught, and it's very important footwork. Okay, ready? Right hand up. Just leave your hand up. Don't drop it. Okay, approach. Retreat. Leave it up. Approach. Retreat. Open. Good. Left. Retreat. Open. Good. Now, I also add to this, we'll do lateral slides, and then I have them drop like they're taking a charge and then hop back up. I'm not going to have these guys do that. They don't necessarily work on taking a charge, but that's on-ball and off-ball defense. Okay, now come here and give me a line here. I should be on-ball and sprint. And again, these are very simple drills, but in all of them, we're just continuing to reinforce what we've done and building on a little different idea. Okay, so give me my first one here and everybody that way. You come here. Okay, you come here. And then we're going to go to this basket. Okay, now we're pretending that we're guarding the ball. So again, we're down in a defensive stance with our hands around the ball. And we force at angles. We want to keep the players to the outside of the floor. So when we play defense, when we add an offensive player, we don't want this defensive player to run by the offensive player and turn them back to the middle, because then they have too many choices. We want to keep them to the outside of the floor. So you're going to, right now we're just working on angles. We'll add a person, and we're going to influence, so we're going to defensive slide, all the way. We're going to defensive slide to the sideline, kind of close to the top of the three-point line. Then we're pretending that our offensive player turns the corner, and we're influencing to the edge of the free throw lane. So then we'll step and slide, facing the sideline, to the edge of the free throw lane. When we get below the blue line here, this is our line that we use on this floor. It's not going to hurt us necessarily if our player beats us under there. We don't want them to. But if they do, we can parallel them across. And we'll do the same thing at the top of the key. If they do try to turn back to the middle, we'll try to step up and parallel them across. But we don't want to give them penetration back to the middle. So you're gonna just defensive slide to the sideline. We'll say here. Then you'll turn and you'll defensive slide at an angle to the baseline. When we get to the baseline, we want them going in transition as though we would on defense when we get a steal. So we can parallel them across, and then we get here, and we're just going to turn and run up the middle. So we're working on their legs, we're working on their lungs, we're working on the defensive angles. And you'll go here, here, across, and up. Now, where should your hands be? Yeah. Go. Both hands, down low, down lower, hands low, hands lower. Step and slide, little chop. Watch their feet. Look at their feet. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Long. You don't want their feet coming together. See how some of their feet are coming together? Hips are high. Yeah, just don't go fast. Don't go fast. Work on your footwork to the corner. More here. And parallel across. Okay, that's good. And again, you can see shortcuts that we try to start taking. We got to be disciplined as far as really taking an angle here and then a quick drop step here. And you noticed some of the players were they were moving their feet quickly to where they can change directions quicker. Some of them are taking the longer where they're going up and down type strides. You want them to stay low, take the short little choppy steps. But it's hard, it's a lot. And you've already been working for an hour and a half. And then also, when they get here, they think the drill is over, and they tend to just kind of loop out of here and go back. And this is a transition part of the drill, to where as soon as they get here, they want to plant and go like you would in transition. All of a sudden, it's your ball, and you're going. Okay? Now, add an offensive player. And again, we'll go without the ball to begin with. And I want the offensive player to do this. Okay, you're gonna kind of go here, and then we don't want this player to get so low, because if she does, I can go here. So we want her to keep her head on my shoulder. Come up here and face me. Straddle my leg with your legs like that. Okay, so you turn and be me. So if I'm defense, yeah. So you want your head kind of on her shoulder, to where if she does try to come back, I want this player to slide up, good, and try to take her back, good. But I don't want her to get too low, because if she gets her head, see her shoulder? If she gets her head out in front of the ball, this player will turn back to the middle. So we concentrate on our body's frame of reference with her and get her head on the shoulder. That way you can keep her, because we don't care if she dribbles to the sideline. We're not trying to stop her from going that way. We want to influence her. We want to keep her going that way, and we don't want to change her mind by getting out here. Okay? And you'll just go about half speed. And just once in a while, offense, just kind of stop come back, make her jump up, then keep going at those same angles, okay? Very important thing about on-ball defense is that a defensive player cannot give the offensive player choices on where they go. The defensive player has to decide for the offense where they want them to go. If we get right here, let me be here. If I'm right here, she can go that way, can't she? She can go wherever she wants to. Normally, we'll force away from the weak hand. Right now, we're going to force this way. Okay, so I'm going to get on this side, and I'm just going to try and keep my body here, keep my head on her shoulder, and when she turns back, you got to come up, and then when she goes back, keep your head on her shoulder, okay? So they start getting a perspective, an idea of where they need to be in relation to where the off player is. Ready? Go. Hands on her knees. Hands down low. Good, 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 good. Good. Not too deep. Don't get too far. Good. Now jump up. Now, okay, stop. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. When they get here, they actually did a very good job not opening too far. They didn't even let them go that way. They kind of kept them in here, which is even better. A lot of times offensive players will turn that corner, and you have to have that as a cutoff point, but that was good. Okay, ready? Okay, get your hands out. On your knees. Right here. Ready? Both hands. They just, oh, yeah. Same thing at the end of the drill. When the defensive player gets here, they still, and the offensive player will go here, they'll go here, and then they'll turn and run as though they're in transition. And then they can switch lines. Okay? Okay, ready? Go. Good. Keep her at an angle. Good. Take her more to that side. Take her more to that side. She's letting her, like, push her. And when we go live, we'll see more. Now get up there close and you control her. Good. It's not bad. The only thing I would change is when they're coming at this angle and the player tries to turn back to the middle, we don't want to just go like this. I mean, when they try to turn back to the middle, we really want to try and step up parallel and try to keep them back toward the sideline. But if they do turn the corner, we want to try and get them to where we're parallel them across instead of letting them penetrate. But that's pretty good. And then I'm going to go on. We're going to go ahead, but normally I would add, we'd go one-on-one here. And we'd go live. In fact, let's just do that. We'll just go one-on-one a little bit here, just quickly. This defensive player needs to decide. If I know that player is right-handed, I'm going to probably pick this side and get my head on her shoulder and try to make her go the way she's less comfortable. So, but don't just get in front of her. You pick a side. You go here, like you over here, so you know she's going to go that way. But you got to keep this leg at an angle, good, to where you give her this, and you give her the angle she can go. So you want her going that way, so you keep that leg there. Okay, not too close. Get your hands around. When she starts to dribble, you get your hands around the ball. Good. Hands around, low, low. Now parallel. Stay low. Did you see what she did? Because that is just so normal, and a lot of players are taught to go for that ball, and when they reach at it with one hand, almost always they get all their weight on their front leg, and they can't recover. You need to if you keep two hands around the ball, it's two hands. It's better than one hand, and you keep your balance. Go. Down lower, hands low. Now right there. Good, good, good. Stay low. Now parallel her. It was really good defense until right here. And when she turned the corner, I think the defensive player felt like she was beat And when she felt like she was beat, she just kind of stood up and watched her go to the hole. And she's not beat if you continue to just keep her here and then go. But that really wasn't bad. Okay, stop. Put the balls down. I'm on now deny out and sprint. It's very similar down here. Now, the drill we just did was similar to the on-ball in mass, reinforcing the same things. This is now similar to off-ball in the mass lines. And then give me, sorry, I'm getting tired. I can hear myself. Okay, turn this way. Turn your thumb, left hand. There you go. Here we go. Good. Okay, now we start putting in their heads the idea that they're guarding a player. They want to stand a little taller. Good. And always keep your eyes this way so you can see that way and you can see this way at the same time. So you look, and they're going to just defensive slide out toward Melina. Okay, keep their eyes here. They don't want to turn their heads, so they keep their eyes here. Slide back. They slide out. We'll do this 2 times. Slide back, and when they get to the block, they turn and run in transition. So we're just reinforcing the off-ball deny defensive principles. Ready? To half court. No, don't turn your head. She thinks I want her, to turn her head. Yeah, because I've made her turn her head. Okay, so they're going to slide here. And again, watch their feet because the tendency is to go here. It's too slow. And they pop up and down. They want to stay here and real choppy, quick. It's easier to, I'll break my leg, but it's easier to change directions. Okay, ready? Go. Keep their head there. The back hand can be here. Yeah, that's good over there. That's good. Okay, now stop. You go ahead and get out here. You come here. And then after we've gone through that, we'll add a player. On all of our drills, we'll start out 1-on-0, then 1-on-1 without a ball, then 1-on-1 with a ball. So now you're just gonna have speed here. Okay, out twice, and then both of you go. Okay. Now, we want a hand and a foot in the passing lane. So we're pretending a ball's here. So get your foot. Because a lot of players try to deny like this. We want them out with a hand and a foot in that passing lane. Ready? Go. Good. Go back. Good. Go. Go back. And then go. Now, as we increase the speed, there are going to be times when this player come out. If this player goes quickly and beats her, no. Okay, we don't want her to turn her head toward the player. We want her to open. If she gets behind you, then we want her to open up. So we want her to deny all the way back to the lane if she can. But if she ever loses in her vision, loses the girl, she's going to open up until she can see where she's gone. Just open up to the ball so that you can play the ball as a pass is being made. A lot of people do. That's just not the same philosophy. And everybody does different things. Okay, ready? Go. Good. Good, and go. Okay, now, we'll get everybody through that, but I'm going to try and move along a little quicker. Give me a passer. No, yeah, you can pass. And a passer on that side. And we'd go on both sides to where now I'm going to let this player pass the ball if she wants to. And it's important that you go from denying the ball, and if she catches it, let's just say she catches it, pass. and we try to get that pass, then we have to change and have our same defensive angles, keeping our head and shoulder on her shoulder. So it's got to be very quick transition, change from denying to on ball if she catches it, okay? Also, if I deny here and she beats me back this way and I want to open because she's going to try and pass it, and I want to see the ball so that I can, because if I turn this way, I don't even know where the ball is. So we're going to open to the ball and try to make the pass. So you can pass anytime. You can go twice if you keep her, try not to let her get the ball, okay? Go. Okay, right here, this was where I was watching. I'm not sure there. But you want to be sure to teach them not to try to cross their feet. They start crossing their feet and everything gets slower and it gets tangled up. They want to stay here and really step and slide. Try to step and slide down. Try to step and slide. And if she beats, you don't want to look. You want to open. Okay? Here we go. Deny back, deny out. Stop. Players are too cautious. They're too careful. In practice, I tell my players I want them to get beat. I want them to begin with really learning how to get out there and knock that pass down. The practice is not the time to be cautious. It's the time for them to figure out and understand they can make the play if they don't give up too soon. So they're going to deny out, and I want you to try and get the ball, and then just, if she catches it, just get ready to play defense. Okay? Okay, here we go. Deny. Good. Don't turn your head. Deny. Now on ball. Now down. Good. That's not bad. Good. Now stop. That's not bad. She hasn't dribbled yet, so instead of putting your hands here, you want to be here, and you want that hand here, you know. And then when she starts to dribble, then you get them here. Okay, that was good. It was good. Okay, keep going. Go. Good. That's it. Now what I would do, if this was my team, is as soon as she got her hand on that ball, is for the defense to go after it just as hard, even if it's out of bounds. Because you start sending a signal to the offensive team that you're aggressive, that you're kind of mean, and you get out there and you did good. Get your hand on it, but then hustle. Go get the ball. Don't let the offense recover it. Okay? That's good. Now stop. I'm gonna on the next receiver drill, I'm gonna leave out. I'm gonna skip the part where we go at this angle and then over, just because, you know, and we've done it, and you know the idea. We're gonna add a defense here. And give me an offense and a defense here. And a passer there. Okay? Actually, you guys move off for a second. Yeah, just for 1 second. Okay, we're going to start here. Now, when we deny, our players don't have to be standing right by the player that they're denying. They can deny from about a third, maybe half the distance away, because that pass, if they throw over their hand, they have time to recover. Okay, and then if that player, what we're going to do is we're going to let this player come down this way. So as she comes down this way, here, let me show you. I'll be you. Come up here. Okay, she's denying. So as the player go to the block, then we're going to open up. Keep going. Make her go back up and make me go up. Make her go back down and make me go here, over and over. Then I would have her come this way, come toward me, and we'd step up and go up if she goes up. Go back down. we'd have her come toward me, like toward the ball, step up and go this way, and then go all the way out. And deny her here, take her back down, deny here. When you get even with the lane and she keeps going, we open up, go that way. Good. Then we're here, and then you can either go up or whichever. So she comes up, we go up. So that's the whole drill. We would break it down a lot more, but I'm going to ask this player, offense, to come here, then make this cut, and come up. Then I'm going to have her come back here, make this cut, and go behind to the other wing. Okay? Start here. And it starts building more and more things that they have to do. Okay? Go. Open up, point. See both, see both, see both. Step. Good. She did an especially good job. Any low to low cutter, low to low, low to high, I like to step up and take them on your hip first. And then you can turn and deny, or you can turn and go. That way you can still see what's going on here in case somebody starts to dribble. And you can still help. So that was pretty good. Give me two more. Two more. Now stop. Not bad. Okay, that wasn't bad. She did turn her head a little bit to see where her girl was going. She doesn't have to do that as long as she can see her. You go. She can see her. She can look here. You don't want your players looking back and forth, because as soon as they look that way, she's gone. So you want to be sure that you always know where both of them are without turning your head, okay? Now go toward her. Stood, not bad, good. See, that drives me crazy, because I think she can get that ball. She can get that ball. She doesn't, she's being too careful, and she doesn't know if she wants to go for it, because she doesn't want to get beat if she catches it. But it's not going to hurt her to get beat here. She can go for that ball. And then she starts learning that she can do more than what she thought she can do. She can get to that ball. And it's just that, you know, develop your legs, lungs, heart, head, you just start learning, okay? All right, that's good. We'll move on to next receiver. Give me two lines right here. Her player is on that side of midline, so she ought to be on this side, not with this angle, but with this angle. Close your to where, and keep your head on her shoulder. Okay, now give her the ball. Because she is our on-ball defensive player. Right, so we worked on on-ball defense. This is our off-ball defensive player. Y'all don't have to be this close. You can scoot away a little bit. Okay, but you don't have to go real close to her. We need this player to be off of her girl. Because this is team defense. We're going to help each other. If you're just going to go one-on-one and you're not going to help each other, you don't have to do it this way. But if you're going to help each other, then we need her to be in a position to where if this player does a bad job and lets this girl come this way, we have to be prepared to seal and then get back, recover. So you're going to seal, and we don't seal toward the offensive player. We don't seal and step toward her and raise our hands. We seal toward the midline. We seal laterally, okay? And that's only if this player does a bad job. So if she dribbles this way, we're going to seal and then recover back. I call it two-on seal and recover rugby sometimes, because I won't let this player get out in front of the ball right now because we don't have help defense back yet. So I'll kind of make you stay up in here. But if we do a good job over there, we'll make her go that way, okay? Now, offense, I want you to try to come this way, so she has to seal, okay? We'll see what kind of job we do on the ball. Okay, here we go. Okay, now stop. Now, that's okay. I just want you trying to score, sweetie. Okay? And me run the drill. I want you to just try to beat her. But if you can take her and beat her there, I want you to. But if not, you can go that way. Okay? I'm going to kind of combine a couple of things here with our 2-on-2, because if she's doing a pretty good job on the ball, don't let her eke you this way. You get up there and you make her go that way. And this player, if there's no seal and that player goes that way, then we want this player to drop midline, dribble that way, and see both and point at both. Okay, and she ought to be as low as the ball or as low as her girl, whichever is lower. Right now, I'm not letting her go low, but if her girl goes lower, then this player has to go lower. She has to go low as the ball and her girl. If her player stays high and the ball goes low, she has to go low with the ball, so that if there is penetration, she can help, because she can always recover back to her player. Okay? Here we go. Good, good, good. That's pretty good on ball. Okay, stop. And, you know, with good defense, you're only as good as the player that's guarding the ball. It doesn't matter if everybody else on the floor is doing a great job. If that player on the ball is doing a bad job, not going to be very good defensively. Okay? Now, I'm going to go from here. I'm going to cut the cutter, but I'm going to do it in the 4-on-4 instead of the 2-on-2. You've got cut the cutter. I'm going to skip that. We'll add post defense. I'm going to move now, and I may come back to some of this, but I'm going to move now to the 4-on-4, just to make sure I have time to get it in. It's called team defense swing drill. Team defense swing. Okay, give me a player here. Yeah, just somewhere here. Give me a player down here on the wing. Yeah. Player over there. And a player here on the wing. And you can come this way. Good, right here. And you can come this way. Maybe right in here. And you can come down a little bit. That's good. Now give me 4 defense. Now I'm going to go back to next receiver. Seal and recover and cut the cutter here in this drill. I'm just not going to cover those 2 drills 2-on-2 right now. We'll do it in the 4-on-4. Okay, now give me a ball. One of them has a ball. Okay, now we're gonna right now I'm not gonna let anybody dribble. It's just a swing drill. That means all we're doing is passing the ball. Got this so long ago, but just last week, Bubba Jennings played at Texas Tech and was Bobby Knight's assistant at Texas Tech, and he was doing a clinic in our gym, and he was doing this same drill. You just see coaches all over using this drill, because it starts putting together your whole defensive plan. Now, if the ball is here, where should this player be? She's on this. Here's the midline, and her offensive player is on this side. Yes. So you want to get up here and move higher, because we don't want this player, and we don't want to move closer. Just right here, kind of. Good. We want her to do her best job of keeping this player out of the middle. Now, if this player does dribble, you're going to be in a deny right now, a left-hand deny. Good. If this player does dribble, as soon as the ball goes on the floor, this girl's holding the ball right now. As soon as she starts to dribble, everybody should open to be ready to seal. So she would open, and if this girl were to dribble, she would slide over and seal here. if she turns this corner, she would open and slide over and seal here. And we tell them to seal with their numbers. Now, our numbers are in the middle of our jersey where we play. So we tell them to seal. They want to seal with their belly. They don't want to seal with their hands. You see a lot of players thinking that this is defense. And they've got to, as that player turns the corner, they've got to step in here and close it up and then get back out here and deny. Okay? Right now, they can't dribble. So we're just looking at their position based on where the ball is. So you deny. Good. A little more this way. And as high as you can get, kind of turn your body a little bit and look that way. Can you see both ways? Okay. Don't look that way. Don't look that way. Just out there. Okay. And where should you be? And now we're just going to swing the ball, but they've got to move very quickly. Both of these players ought to be on or near the midline, the yellow line. And it's good. We have this yellow line. I have to take a piece of tape and put it here so that we know where midline is. This yellow line, okay? And you really make her pass over you, okay? Now, she passes there, jump. Not there. You want her to go that way, right? And move up a little bit, just a little bit. Good. And with this hand, right now, she ought to have this hand up under here and just, she's trying to get that ball out of there, maybe both hands. But she doesn't raise her hips because she still has a live dribble, even though I'm not letting her dribble right now. Now, we ought to be on a deny, maybe a little bit more this way, so that if she dribbles, you can seal, okay? And you want to really seal it up, and that's good. And then get back. Where should these players be? Midline, and get low enough and point one hand at the ball. Yeah, there you go, right there. And look this way. Look out there. Okay, can she see both without looking? So she doesn't want to turn her head back and forth. Get over and deny. Get that hand up and deny. Make her throw over you. And we'll swing the ball, but you guys have got to jump quickly. But we'll take this kind of time to explain several practices so that they know exactly where they should be. Then they should be getting there quicker, and the drill becomes much faster. Okay, pass the ball. Good. Okay, now, you see, let me show a couple of things here that are important. Get the ball here. Okay, this defensive player is here. And as soon as the ball goes, she's got to change sides. So as soon as the ball goes to the corner, she needs to take her top leg, go to the corner, and she needs to jump to the ball and get here. It needs to be quick. It needs to be fast. She needs to cross over, okay? A lot of players try to do this, and it's too slow. You play against good players, it's too slow. So as soon as that pass goes from here to here, you take that leg and you really get out there and jump to the ball, okay? This player is here. She gets to stay on the same side. She's here, so as soon as that pass is made, she's got to get here to where she can influence baseline. She doesn't want to force her back. Okay, ready? Now, I'll try not to stop you. Okay, go. And you can just watch. Good. On ball. Midline. Good. Get up. Jump. Quick. Midline. Get all the way over. Good. Okay, now, good. That's not bad. It's a good idea. And they're all doing a pretty good job. And now, we'll add dribble penetration. So now they can dribble. I think that's next. No, I have pass and cut next. We'll do pass and cut next. Okay, so now we're talking about cut the cutter. We haven't talked about this yet, except when this player passes the ball, what is this player supposed to do? She's going to jump to the ball, right? The reason is we don't want to let this player go between us and the ball. You watch 4 games tonight, you're going to see 100 times when those players go between their player and the ball. But if they play good defense, they're trying to dictate, so we're going to go slow, okay? Because I'm old. When you make that pass, you've got to really jump to the ball, and if this player, you see where she's wanting to go? Because I get out here, so she's gonna go that way. Makes it easier for me to turn here and deny her here. If she does try to cut, I teach my offensive players to always try to cut between their defense and the ball. So if she does try to cut here, I'm going to take her hard on my chest, a high-low cut, and I've got her on my forearm so that when she runs into me here, I'm kind of helping her decide to go that way behind me, and then I can turn and deny or open up. Okay, so you guys are going to pass and try to cut, and then clear, and just keep our box. And then when you pass, okay, so you're here. When she passes, you've got to jump to the ball. We call it jumping to the ball. They always jump to the next pass. If it's one pass away, they jump to that next pass. Okay, you ready? You guys ready back here? Okay, go. Pass and cut. Pass. Good. Now see, to me, that's a pretty good job on her part because I'm not letting them dribble yet. So the defense should win this battle. You might have to skip past it. Okay, you can also pass there if you want. You can pass there if you want. The important thing about these players, this player tends to, I'm a math teacher. And so I think about the parabola. When they make a pass, I mean, it's at its highest point somewhere here. Right? I'm probably not going to get my hand on it unless it's a terrible pass. If they pass over me, we can't let that pass freeze us. We can't let that pass make us stand here and watch it go. Our feet have to be moving while the ball's in the air. So if she throws that pass, I got to know that it's going to be coming down, and I got to be moving and try to get here before or at the same time the ball does on a skip pass. Okay? Here we go. Okay, pass and cut. Go ahead, and I'm going to try and just watch you. Go. Pass and cut. Now cut. Pass or cut. Have the pass or cut. Okay, stop. Stop. Yeah, come back here, sweetie. You can come back there. Okay, right now I want the passer to be the one that cuts. So it's a give and go. Give and go cuts. So I want you to pass and try to cut here, or pass and try to cut here. But you're going to cut one way or the other when you pass. And then when you pass, you're going to go somewhere, and you're just going to get your balance. Okay, go. Now jump. Everybody jump, jump, jump. Stop. I can't help myself. Come here. Okay, we were on ball. And then remember, every time your player pass, you got to jump to the ball. And then if she tries to come here, you're going to help her decide to go this way. Okay, so always jump to the ball. When the ball's over there, you two players got to be here, so you got to jump. When the ball goes here, you've got to jump. Jump to the ball. Good. Pass and cut. Good. Don't turn your head. Did you see her turn her head? Deny. And you just see things that you've already worked on. We did a good job jumping, cutting, making them go behind, but then we turned our head and chased them, and that would get better over time. Now I'm going to let you, because I've got about 5 minutes left, I'm going to move this up a little bit. You move up a little bit, and you move up a little bit. And give me a passer here. Give me a player here. No defense. Give me a player over there. No defense. So I've got 6 offensive players. The only thing that player and that player can do is when the ball comes to them, they're going to dribble penetrate to the baseline every time. Okay, now where should you guys be? The ball's over here, so move midline and turn your body to where you're not guarding her. Nobody's guarding her. You're guarding this player, so you point at both. Now, I'm going to let them dribble penetrate, so we'll be sealing and getting back to our player. I'm going to let them cut. We're going to play live. But every time this player gets the ball, get the ball here. Every time this player gets the ball, she's going to dribble penetrate, and our help always comes from the backside. On dribble penetration, the help should always come from the backside. The guard should always drop back, and this player should always drop into the middle. I say always. We don't do this all the time. We change things depending on teams that we play, but 90% of the time we'll do this. There'll be times we'll deny this pass out and make them take that pass, but right now we're going to help here, okay? You're going to deny the pass back out. We're going to help down, help over, and you're going to close it out, okay? And then we'll actually add the post player. Huh? Yeah, they can do anything they want to do. They can pass and go, they can dribble penetrate, or they can just pass. Jump to the ball. Good. Now, pass to, y'all use the corners. Use your corners. Good. Good. Now to the corner, right here. Good. And every time you get it, where are you going? Okay. See, y'all help over. Good. And we have to help down. Where's our guard helping down? Y'all get back out there quickly. Now look, we help over. Let's do this. Come right here. You guys come right here. Come here on the post. Okay, we'll add this as though she's our post player and this is a defensive player. Okay, so if this is our post player, we're in a hand and foot deny here. And our rule for a defensive post player is as long as the ball is higher than where she is, we're going to be in a high side deny. As soon as it gets even with or lower, like past the ball, we're going to step in front and low side deny. This girl, when she penetrates, we do not help with this player because this is the logical place for that player to pass the ball to if we help. So we stay here and we low side deny, and on dribble penetration, you help over and you help down, okay? And you ought to be dropping into the middle. What should our on-ball girl be doing? On ball. Good. Go to the corner. Go to the corner. Y'all use your corners. Corner. Now go. Help. Drop down. Now, stop. Our rule for that is the closest player goes to the ball because we're committing to helping. So whoever the closest player is has to go to the ball, and we all get matched back up, okay? And I'm sorry I have so many other things that I could touch on, but we've kind of built up to our team defense and the rotation that we'd like to see and the drills, the breakdown drills that we do it. But I will be happy to answer questions if you have those. Oh, wait.